Nice. Well, I want to say also thank you for taking the time to do this to talk about your pop stars experience. As a fan of the show, I always look forward to hearing like little behind the scenes, how was the process, what did you enjoy, and all that. So I really appreciate your time and doing this with me right now.
Oh, I got some good stuff for you. So yeah, it'll be fun.
All right, so let's just get started. All right,
Okay.
so
So, and we're looking good. It looks like I'm looking at the camera and everything.
yeah, you're
Sweet.
good, man. You're good. All right, so I want to welcome Brandon Durand to the show. All right, man. Okay, let's get right into it. Before we talk pop stars, we have to go a little bit back. And as far as obviously Popstar was a show about singing and dancing, was there something in
True.
childhood that inspired you that made you want to get into like the performing arts?
No, no, nope. That's my mom and my dad. That's all them. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Only child for such a long time, and I just remember doing a lot of stuff. I remember like roller hockey, soccer, basketball. But like I was very lucky and fortunate to be able to do so much. So when my mom or dad wanted me to do something, it wasn't I wouldn't really question it too much. The only thing I questioned ever was the dancing. Because I just came off my football season, like Pop Warner season, and I was on the Bulldogs and then moved up to the Hurricanes. And I remember I wasn't like a tough guy, but I was in my football stuff. So my mom was like, "We're gonna go take a dance class." Yeah, I didn't go too well, but I stuck it out, and very thankful because I got fortunate to run into some amazing choreographers who took me under their wing, and turns out I was supposed to do that. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's a lot of my family. My mom and dad really wanted me to be able to sing, dance, fight, act, kind of like a full package thing.
The entire thing.
Yeah, and I've been doing that since I was 9. So yeah, it's just been pretty much all business and all entertainment since I was young.
Oh, okay, okay. So then, Kazam, how did that happen?
That's great because my best friend Omar Price in what was it, elementary school and junior high, and he was actually he was in the movie The Bodyguard with Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner. He was the son. His mom was my mom's best friend. He was my best friend, and it was basically as simple as her saying, "Hey, you should have Brandon audition for Omar's agent, so they can go on auditions together and stuff." And my mom was like, "All right, cool." I was already on that path of doing training, so I literally went up there. My first agent, Shirley Wilson, booked the agent on the spot. Did a cold reading, which is basically just she gives you some dialogue, you read it, and as you go, did good on that. And then I think it was like my fifth or sixth audition. No commercial, no background work, straight to Kazaam audition. And once I found out it was Shaq, I was locked in, and I beat out a few thousand kids. And yeah, booked the lead bully role. Shot that for 6 weeks. Made 60K. Changed my life. It was amazing. And on that set was Efren Ramirez, who ended up being Pedro from Napoleon Dynamite. So that's my good buddy. And then you got Wade Robson. Don't forget about Wade Robson, legendary Wade Robson, the Wade Robson Project, Britney Spears choreographer and Sings choreographer, good friend of mine, and he played my little brother in the movie. So it's nice to see like a few of us, keep going and doing some stuff. But yeah, that's where it started from just training. Straight to an agent, straight to the Kazam audition, and then I remember it was like 7 auditions. I met Paul Michael Glaser, the director. He hired me. We got our little group. I did a fitting with Shaq, and then once I met Shaq, I was like, oh my god. Then I didn't hear anything for 3 months. I was sleeping, and then I heard my mom screaming in the next room, and she kicked the door in my bedroom, and she said I booked Kazam. It's been unreal ever since, and I haven't stopped working. So it's been fun.
How old were you?
15 maybe.
Oh, you were very young.
Yeah, that was my first job ever.
I mean, that's amazing. Literally to just get the agent and
Unreal.
yeah.
Yeah, I get it. You know, like a little, most of it's just whatever the look, maybe a little bit, you know, right place, right time. Um, you know, some skill I'm sure in there, but yeah, just crazy that, and you know, to me, that's like that was just really what kicked it off. Me being in that serious environment.
Mhm.
Um, I don't know, man. I understood as a kid, like when I was looking at this stuff, I understood like the magnitude of the situation, even though I was young. I could feel the money on set. And I had my own trailer. I had, you know, separate catering from the extras and stuff. I mean, it was a different level. And I remember I had that same focus and ferocity when I went into Pop Stars, and you could even see me walking. There was a scene where we're all walking down the hallway, and all the kids are like, "Oh yeah," and I'm like locked in, like just like I'm a fighter. I've been so serious about this since young, so I'm not surprised I was able to do what I was supposed to do on that show because I've been training for it.
Oh, I see. As far as Kazam, is there any like fun stories you could share like on set or maybe even with Shaq or
Sure. So Shaq is so amazing. He actually, when I was auditioning for Pop Stars, I don't know what day it was, but there it was a hotel that we were auditioning.
Mhm.
My mom was in the lobby and Shaq came in, and I don't know if he was staying at that hotel or whatever, but my mom had run into him and she told me that he was trying to get into the audition room while we were shooting. But yeah, super cool. I remember at the after party, him renting a big house for all of us, all the video games, all the food we could have. There was a basketball court on set, so we'd all shoot around together. He held my little baby sister because she was born on that time. She was basically born on set. So he had her like little legs hanging off his hand and he's holding her, and just the most amazing time. I remember I remember there's a scene where there's like I get out the car and I'm running and I'm chasing Francis Capra, and we catch him at the stairs and there's like a little hole in the fence that he escapes through. And I remember he escapes through the fence, and my direction, I'm always supposed to go last. So everyone goes through, and then I go through the fence last. And as I go through the fence, a piece of it catches and cuts my back. And I remember that was also a moment where I was like, "Oh, this is insanely serious." The whole production stopped. Obviously, they all rushed me, make sure I was okay. And then wardrobe commences to come out and bring like a rack of the, you know, I wore this tan shirt with holes in it.
Mhm.
She brought her a whole rack of those, like six more of those same shirts. Serious business. Got hurt there, and then at the end of the shoot, we're at the club scene after we like beat the guy up to get the cassette tape. We escaped by rolling under this closing door, and we're
Mhm.
all rolling under it. And I try to cut it close. We had pads on our back, but yeah, somebody was manually letting up the chain as it's coming down. So I roll under it and I hit it. Boom! And it makes the loudest sound. And they're like, lay down. And so some serious stuff that young. I came off that shoot pretty locked in. I was going to be tough to beat on that show. That's why I auditioned, because I knew like if I get on that show, it's going to be tough to beat me. So I was beaten, but I did what I was supposed to do. I represented, you know?
Mhm. Then you went on to do an episode of Dangerous Minds.
Mm. I did a independent film called Learning to Swim before that,
Oh, okay.
and the lead in that movie, Learning to Swim, was one of the leads in the movie Stargate with uh, Russell, legendary movie Stargate. But yeah, I was, you know, when you get off a movie, you're hot. So I was just booking work. So it was I got off Kazam, I booked Learning to Swim, I booked Dangerous Minds. Um, I did another independent film, and I remember my friend auditioning for American Idol, and I went with them. And I remember I didn't audition for some reason. I just was not in the mind space of like auditioning for American Idol, because it was primarily singing. So, and you know, I would say my dancing was better than my singing at that time. So I'm kind of a realistic person. I opted out of that. But yeah, Pop Stars came up, and after all that stuff, I was pretty much ready to audition at least.
Did you watch the first season of the show, or you?
Yeah, I knew about Eating Crush and stuff, and uh, I was a fan of the. I was starting to get into reality television shows, so I was watching The Real World at that time and all that kind of stuff. So I was into it. I mean, I'm so into it that I literally just auditioned for Survivor. So
Okay.
they got my application. They just responded and were like, "We did receive your application. There's a lot of applicants, but we are going to review your audition tape, and it's a damn good audition tape."
Nice. That's nice.
But yeah, yeah,
So yeah. So then you knew what you were gonna get into as far as when it came to pop stars too. Then.
I did. That's why I was excited because I knew I was like, "There's no one who's gonna be able to touch me with the dancing," and there wasn't. Honestly, I gotta be honest. Like,
Oh no. Yeah.
I was the cleanest. I was the cleanest in LA for sure because nobody has been. I was training for like 6 years up at that point, and with high level choreographers, legendary choreographers. So I got really lucky, and nobody was messing with me with the choreography. I was as clean or as good as the choreographer at that point. I was at my best when it comes to dancing. So that was my strong suit.
Yeah, I mean, when it came to the dancing, and you were like, as a viewer, you were one to watch and be like, I was like, oh, like he's really good. Like he, you did those moves and like nothing. And then if you see a whole bunch of other people, even some that were saying that they were, I don't know, professional dancers, but even just dancers, they were like, I can't get this. Like it's not locking.
It was interesting because when you're in the moment, I think the dancing was the second phase, right? Because
Yes.
the first was me just freestyling.
Mhm.
But when I remember when it came to choreography, the only one who was I felt like at my level was my girlfriend at the time, Brittany Cole. And because she's literally after Pop Star, she had booked the lead background dancer for Lady Marmalade. So she was doing the tours. We were going to all the concerts, and she was doing that. And she was just an incredible dancer. But that guy, what was the choreographer's name again?
Tony Michael.
So Tony Michaels comes out. He has no idea I'm about to change this whole game. So he comes out, and I remember him. I recognize the posture, I recognize the aura, and I recognize all. If I felt so comfortable, and I remember when he was like, God, he did a couple of moves, and it was almost like, oh yeah, I've done these steps before. So there was no chance. There was no chance. There was not one mistake going to be made. I hit every single. I think I memorized it the first or second run through, and it was only maybe an 8 count, or 2 8 counts, but it was no way. It was a wrap at that point, and I was on fire. I mean, I was just hitting every move, and so much so where he turned around and said something to me. He's like, "Oh, you're a dancer." I didn't hear him the first time, but he's like, "Oh, so you're a dancer?" And I was like, "Huh? Oh, yeah, that's me." So I knew I was supposed to be there at that point in time.
As far as like the initial first days, the actual audition, what do you remember from that day? 'Cause
Oh,
you auditioned in LA, right? Yeah, because
yeah,
you're from Cyprus, which is so funny because I grew up in Downey, so Cyprus is not too far away from me.
yeah. I grew up in Cypress, California, and but yeah, I think it was in LA, and I spent a lot of time in Downey um, as well. But I remember a lot of prep work. Um, I remember like us being in big groups, but the ads would be just on us, giving us so much information. It was run very well. I felt right at home, and this is why I'm so addicted to this game, because I respect all levels. I mean, I do background work just to keep myself fresh, right? I do everything I can. So, but for me, I love that professional setting. I love that environment, and yeah, they would basically tell us, after day one, we came back and they said, when you come back, bring 2 wardrobe changes. So we actually did. I think was I on 3 episodes or 2 episodes?
Yes, well, yeah, 3.
Okay, yeah. So I was on 3 episodes. So I was actually only there for 2 days. So what we did is after the second day, they made us do a wardrobe change and act like it was another day.
Got it. Makes sense for reality TV.
Yeah, sure. That's the first time I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So yeah, had a little wardrobe change. We reset, and then played a little game. But they were on me from the jump. I have felt it, like, maybe just the energy, the look, whatever it was, all mixed in. But like, they were on me and Brittany Cole from the start. Her hair at the time, and just like, yeah, they were. I remember they were just kind of on us. And then I had that, I had that first audition. I mean, that first moment where I stepped out, and I remember I was in a group called Eclipse at the time. It was a little boy band thing we were doing, and I would always beatbox. And I just knew, just from me being lucky to be around amazing performers, I was like, okay, let me go ahead and go above and beyond. So, and I was, Justin Timberlake and JC Chazé, my favorites. So I gave a little bit of that, a little bit of that beatbox before, and yeah, it was just I've done it so many times at that point in time. I've performed so much. I mean, I'm in autopilot at this point in time. I'm making eye contact with the judges. I mean, I'm confident. I'm coasting. I'm kind of like smirking because I'm like, I've been waiting to be in this environment. So yeah, it was a fun first audition, enough to get me through to the second round. So
Yeah. Then as far as with the judges, any comments or feedbacks that you took and tried to channel and use it for the rest of the audition process?
never met the judges, not once.
Really?
None of us. I don't think any of us did. So the only time I had any interaction was with Tony Michaels. The
Oh,
only interaction I had, remember, you got to remember, this is happening very fast. We're just like coming in herds, right? There's no like, I leave my audition and it's like there's a group behind us. So when you leave, they're walking this group out, very organized. But then when you get it past those doors, it opens up into basically like a conference or area, right? Which is a big area. That's when it's like, boom! It's like a party, you know. But yeah, we're quick. There's no going to the judges. There's no talking to them. I mean, I didn't speak to them at all. The only interaction I had was, "Hey, you're a dancer," and I was like, "Yeah." That was my interaction with Tony Michaels. That was it.
oh,
You're
okay.
in. You're in. They're pulling you in and out, getting the next group going, and then that's it. Okay, you guys are done for the day. You're wrapped. Now they had me as like, I don't know what it was called, but I think I was getting like a per diem at that point in time, because they had me as like a, not a lead, but I forgot what they called it, a principal or something like that. But they knew that they were gonna, I'd come back, so they knew I was gonna be there for the third day. But that first audition was, I barely remember it because it was just so fast, and I knew what song I was gonna sing, but I didn't know I was gonna do the beatboxing in the beginning. So
Okay. All right. So you made it to day three. You're doing amazing in the dancing for sure. Um, how long was it before? So you're done with the audition. How long was it before you actually got that phone call letting you know if you were or were not gonna head over to LA to continue the workshop?
it gets a little foggy for me. I don't even remember who was recording inside the house when I got the phone call.
Oh, okay.
Um, I don't know if there was a crew there. I don't know if that was my family member. I don't remember. And I don't remember how long that distance was. The last thing I really remember is the choreography. Um, Picking up the choreography and then just getting um, that dang, you're freaking really good kind of a vibe. And it
Yeah.
was kind of like, I was thinking, I was like, okay, I know that I'm gonna be the best dancer in the group. So they definitely need me, because you could always get me better with vocals, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, actually, to be honest with you, I was a little surprised. And that was the first, I'm not gonna call it a loss because I definitely won. But you know, for me it was like my first not booking the next round. So I was I had that face. I was like, oh, all right,
Yeah, you
I
could see it.
like it.
Yeah, because I recently rewatched everything again. So, but yeah, you could see that you were a little like, what? Like, I mean, I think as far as a viewer on the show, obviously there's so many factors in order to be like a pop star, to be part of like a little a group. But I mean, like you're saying, you were so locked in with the dance scene, and like you're saying, sometimes you don't need to be the best vocalist, but as long
Yeah,
as you bring something to the group, in order for the group to shine. So when, as a viewer, so when they told you that you did not make it and you weren't even going to the LA workshop, I was like, what? Like, how is that
That
possible? Because there was other people that did make it that I was just like, oh, okay.
well, I mean, and now looking back, I think one of the Hispanic kid ended up getting kicked off the show for having people over. So it's just like, you got, like, I would never would have done that just because of the professionalism I was at. But to each his own. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people. I remember having a watch party for that, and I was at a house, and um, I remember watching it, and I remember everybody just kind of being like, "What? Like that makes no sense." And if we could run it back, oh yeah, for sure, definitely, they would. You're not going to make the same call twice. You know what I'm saying? So it was either. That was why I was so surprised, because I knew I had a lot to bring with the look, with the energy, with the dancing, and then I had that rough kind of those rough vocals. I think I had a cool tone. I just needed a little bit more work, but yeah, definitely enough to get through. So hey, look, everyone makes a bad call sometimes.
Yeah, I really thought that they were gonna bring you through and then
I
see
appreciate it.
what you were capable of doing at the workshop,
Yeah,
and then really determine like, okay, like no, like maybe it's not gonna be a good fit. But I was like, yeah, as a viewer, I was like, oh, okay.
yeah. I was expecting it. I was looking forward to stepping it up with the choreography, and just being in that higher level um, zone. But it's interesting because it's so funny, right? So that show is about being a pop star. I ended up being a pop star. So get off of Pop Stars 2. It's not over for you, boy. Oh, no, no, no. I get into another group. We call it New World Order. It's me, Dewan Watts, and Shabnam Sadeghi. We have a great look. It's almost like the Black Eyed Peas thing. But the difference is, I was like, okay, I need to be the lead of the group, and it needs to be a high level dance group, like super high energy, hard dance moves with the singing. So I'm in this group for like a year. I ended up getting attention of one of Akon's right-hand man, Bob Hernandez. I mean, this guy is the key to the entertainment city when it comes to music. So my mom introduces me to Bob. He comes and watches us perform, pulls me to the side, and says, "You're a star. I can't take and move how I need to move with all of you. So you need to leave the group and come with me, and you're going to go solo." And that was the first time I've ever been alone, because I've always been in a group.
Mhm.
Had a conversation with my group, and they were all very supportive. And yeah, I ended up going solo. And 1 year later, 2 songs played on 93.5 K-Day with my good buddy Joe Smith. So I ended up getting, as a solo artist, I would sing hooks on the songs. I wouldn't rap. I would just sing the hooks, the chorus area, right? And I would make it poppy and edgy and stuff, and get rappers on there. So manager does his job, introduces me to a 1995 first round pick basketball player who happens to be one of the best rappers I've ever heard. His name's Joe Smith. I meet him. I know how to interact with celebrities at this point, because I've been hanging out with Shaq and I've been doing this, so it's nothing to me. I'm like, "What's up, big dog?" So we hit it off like that. Literally 6 to 8 months later, we're making a full mixtape. And we have 2 songs played on the radio. We had a whole, I have the footage. I'll send it to you. But yeah, we did a whole thing where it's we pulled up in the Panamera Porsche and got out and did a whole day interview thing with 93.5, and got on there. They played one of our songs, "Heart of a Lion," which is our single, and "Heart of a Lion," and Heart of a Lion, and it was like a Superstar. So one's like a poppy kind of a star. "You're my lady, my baby girl, you're my superstar." Yeah, it's like a poppy kind of song. And then he comes in and starts rapping. So yeah, they played 2 of our songs on the radio, had an amazing interview. and we did so many performances, opened up for Ice Cube. We're in Vegas doing the magic show. I mean, it was insane. We went on like a 2-year run, just insane. I mean, I met Akon. I'm in the studio at these treetop studios where no one goes to with these amazing artists. I mean, the connections, Baby Bash, Frankie J, Twista, and I mean, just Snoop Dogg. And I got interviewed. We ended up doing a television show called Video Hot Mix, where I'm just interviewing celebrities and stuff. So for me, I think it was really a really good warm up to get off of that show and then go a different direction as a soloist and actually be successful, get on the radio. And to me, that's, you know, when you get on the radio as an artist, or as a singer, that's it. That's like doing a movie.
Yeah.
So we got a major motion picture under our belt. We got 2 songs on the radio. You know, I got some kickboxing fights. I'm a personal trainer and a trainer at the UFC gym right now, currently in Corona. And then we just got new headshots. They're amazing. Got a whole new look, going for more of an aggressive villain look. I got my reel just made. I'm gonna actually have some of this stuff added into it, so I'll add on to it. But headshots with the best photographer, Bella Seville, and then got my reel done. And it's agent time, and it's basically just back to where I started, which is auditioning for movie and television. So it's back to that. It's just
full circle. Yeah,
absolutely, movie and television, and now I'm fully equipped to play any character. I can play Mark Anthony. I can play Roberto Duran, a boxer. I could play anything, man. So
yeah, especially based on the experience you already have under your belt as well. That's come into play.
Yeah, I think that's the move.
Good. You've been busy.
I have. And I think that's what you need to do. You know, I'm no Leonardo DiCaprio, but I'm doing fine. 16 days in the Philippines to shoot. I'm going to send you this movie trailer I shot in the Philippines. I went there for 16 days for a project. It was called Kulai, which is colors. And I was, it was two battle dance teams, and I was the DJ host. And sick. Footage is sick. And I'm in the Philippines for 16 days. So, yeah, I've had an amazing life. It's been incredible. I'm so thankful just to be in this industry. And, you know, we're just getting started. So it should be really, really exciting. This next year is going to be really insane because I know how the game is. It could just be like that. Now I'm on a show and I'm booked, or I'm here. So it's, be careful what you wish for, especially for, you know, someone who's been training for a long time. I might mess around and book some work. Boom.
There you go.
Technology, I'm getting better. Thanks for your patience.
No, you're good. You're good, man. All right.
So, where we left off at?
You're talking about boxing.
Yeah, boxing is my dad just getting me into martial arts in general. But that was turns out just the most valuable thing because that's one of the things I do the best, and that translated into the dancing, into everything. I think also the discipline and the focus. I was able to use that on set. You know, you're with a bunch of adults, you know, and I was a kid shooting, so that helped a lot for me to be on set and be able to just focus and lock in. But yeah, getting my butt kicked a lot, you know, nice little broken nose here, some cuts here and there. I did all right. Hard training, probably a little bit too hard sometimes, but worth it. Black belt in Taekwondo, black belt in a martial art called Kali Eskrima, which is a Filipino martial art. And then to get my black belt for kickboxing, I had to do a fight. So that was my first big fight. I trained in Big Bear for 2 weeks. And I fought at this place, the Sequoia Club by Knott's Berry Farm. Fought this kid that was a lot taller than me. His name was Randy Delzid. Knocked him down twice, whooped that boy. And yeah, I put him down. It was great. It was a great, amazing moment, but it was so intense and so, it was so nuts. I had had a lot of Taekwondo fights before that and a lot of sparring. So I've had a lot of live rounds, but there was no UFC back then. So it was just kickboxing and no money. Oh, I didn't get paid. I had to actually help sell tickets, $35 a ticket to get in. So yeah, no money back then, just doing it because we're crazy. So yeah. Moved on from that. No more fighting for me. I'm good. Yeah. But I can play a fighter in a movie, so we're good.
Out of the projects that you have worked on, what has been one of your more favorite projects and why?
I think Pop Stars too, to be honest. Um, that was Kazaam is always going to have a special place in my heart because that started everything. But Pop Stars 2 is the funnest experience I had because most of the time you're really working by yourself. You're on set, you're isolated. Then they put you to work and get on your mark, you hit your lines, and it's not as romantic as you would think. It's business. But on Pop Stars 2, so much stimulus going on. I had a girlfriend at the time. I ended up doing well in the show, so that was the funnest thing to shoot, hands down. Pop Stars 2. The Philippines was really fun. Being in a different country, that was amazing. But yeah, Pop Stars 2 is tough to beat. Tough to beat that.
How was it in the Philippines? I personally have never been, but I always hear amazing things.
Changed my life. I literally didn't want to come back home. Very
Okay.
humbling and just good to feel a culture change. Literally, like a different culture, like how people treat each other, how food portions, like all the things you don't even think about. But yeah, brushing your teeth with using a bottled water. Don't open your eyes and open your mouth in the shower. Bottle water for your face. And, just little things you wouldn't think about. But besides that stuff, a lot of places look like Dubai. Insane. Um, there's like 5 mega malls in the world, and I think 2 of them are in the Philippines. So I went to a mega mall. I try to be as tapped in with the culture as I could, so I went all out. I mean, I had CC, which is like pig face. I had balut, which is the fermented duck egg. I went in. Yeah, I went in. I'm a little bit of Filipino too. I learned some Tagalog for the movie that we were shooting. It was actually a trailer, so we went out there, shoot the trailer, bring it back to the U.S., shop it, see if it gets picked up, right? But yeah, learned some Tagalog. Isa, dalawa, tatlo, angkat, dalmo, kalbo, apat, lima, uni, nanay mo, tulim. Little Filipino and or some Tagalog. Amazing experience, honestly. If you go to the Philippines, prepare to feel like you don't want to come back.
Got it.
Unreal.
Oh, I could only imagine.
Unreal, honestly, beautiful, and everyone is just so sweet. But yeah, it's not what you think. I mean, I was in a touristy area, but a lot of nice clubs. And I remember we went to Club Manila, and I was rolling around with some pretty cool people, so I had some opportunities. But we were at this nice little VIP area, and I remember just knowing everybody, so they knew the DJ and the whole setup. And it was a huge club, packed. I'm walking around, this guy. They're looking at me, almost everybody. I was going to the malls, and girls are, I'm not even joking, they're like pointing and looking at, like I'm a celebrity. I'm American. They're just going crazy. But I remember in the club, the DJ puts on the projector, "Welcome to Club Manila, Brandon Durand, actor from LA." And they gave me the royal treatment. So music's going. I had beautiful women coming up, giving me drinks, like offering me drinks. I remember people were like, I don't even smoke cigarettes, but we had cigarettes, and people were reaching up and giving cigarettes out, and it was like a different vibe, just amazing, very addicting. Tough to beat the Philippines.
Yeah, it sounds like you had a blast.
So fun, and I was an adult, so I'm grown now, so it's all different experience. I'm like awake, and
Yeah.
all this stuff, Pop Stars too, Kazam. I was on autopilot. Just the training kicks in, so I was aware, but now I'm like, I'm a grown man now, so I almost feel like I'm starting over, like I'm fresh, like I'm alive, I'm awake for the first time, I'm conscious. Hello, so
Okay, yeah, I
it's
get that.
exciting. I'm in control, so it's exciting.
And then you mentioned that are you a trainer or you're training at UFC?
No, so I got hired on as the one of the group fit instructors. So I would teach. I teach cardio hip hop class, cardio hip hop, cardio kickboxing classes. I'll even throw a country line dancing class in there. And I train with a bunch of animals. They're just beasts. So it's really no joke. That place will. You have to be in shape, or yeah, you just don't want to be the worst in shape out of all the trainers. So yeah, so keeps me going. I'm actually trying to cross over and work on my certifications so I can get more. I love the dancing; it's always going to be cool. Um, but I'm better at fighting than dancing, so I want to cross over and be one of the kickboxing coaches and MMA coaches and stuff like that. So I'm working on that right now. Just taking the classes and observing how it goes. It's like a dance class, which I've taught many of those. You just kind of memorize how the pace of it is, put a little of your taste on it, and then you have a class. So get my certifications and do that. I'm rounding third base on getting a second job, so it's basically going to be like 72 hours to support my this next push. So everything is geared towards auditioning. I don't care about anything else. So I'm sacrificing family, friends, everything. Doing what you would want uh, a future successful actor to do, putting in the work. Yeah. So I'm working like mentally. I'm already feeling like I'm booked, and I'm like 6 months out from a huge movie role. So I'm in that mode right now. It's gonna be tough to beat me.
The one thing you've learned throughout all these years.
That if you put yourself in a professional setting, um, in this entertainment industry, you go through all the loops, you go through all the hoops. But if you can get yourself to a position to where you're working on a professional set, um, it really is worth it, and it's not really the destination, or it's not really the final destination. It's just kind of like the process. But I've already tasted this kind of stuff. Um, I wouldn't even suggest trying to make a run like this, or even try to audition, or get an agent, or even do any of this, unless you already have been successful and you can look at your past and say, okay, I booked some work. Otherwise, stay out of here. It's not for the weak, huh? Yeah, I think I've learned that. Yeah, just try to get myself back into the game, into the professional ring. Meaning, SAG card, union, uh, really good agent, and just getting those auditions that I want. And I feel like I not deserve, but I feel like I'm supposed to be in that area.
Any other stuff that you would like to share, whether if it was a project or whatever you want to share with the audience?
You remember Alexandria? I think it's Bachelor from
Mm-hmm.
American Idol. So good ended up being a close friend of mine.
Oh,
Crazy.
really?
Yeah, I don't think she did Pop Stars 2.
She did.
She did Pop Stars 2. Or was it
Yeah.
Pop Stars
So
1?
she did both of them. In the first season, she made it to the workshop, and in the second season, she only got to the dancing. Yeah, and
So
they let her go, so she didn't go to the workshop at season two.
she ended up meeting my mom, and then being in like I think a girl group. Um, but we became close friends. I went to Miami with her, and she's so super super cool, super talented, and great singer. But yeah, I ended up actually being really cool with her, which was crazy because she was coming off American Idol.
Yeah.
Um, but that's somebody I would like to reconnect with, and a couple other people too. Like like I was telling you, it'd be super cool to do like a little Pop Stars 2 reunion. But yeah, no, I think we covered a lot. What's important to me is I feel like everything is coming to full circle. The singing, the dancing, the fighting, the acting, and I feel like I'm pretty complete, and I'm pretty well equipped to audition and be successful. You know, um, so that's the reason why I'm doing it, and I already can see it's gonna happen. So I'm just kind of chilling right now, waiting for it. So it's all great, man. I'm excited.
Where could fans reach you?
Socials, right?
Yes, exactly.
Let's see. So we got oh, you have my Instagram up already. Let me
Yes,
see.
I'll post that. Yeah, I'll for sure post your Instagram handle so everyone could see that.
Okay, so I got the Instagram. Can you still see me?
Yeah.
Okay. So TikTok is just Brandino Durand, Brandino Durand, Durand, and then YouTube is Brandino Bad, Brandinob, and then the Instagram Bad 007782. But um, but yeah, definitely going to be seeing more from me. I'm going to shoot you some of that cool footage I have, the stuff from the Philippines.
Yeah.
I want you to check out that video hot mix show that I did. We did a full season on that, and actually, we're on Channel 9 on a time slot. I'm going to have some killer interviews with Snoop, with Too Short, with E40, 50 Cent. I mean, and I'm on point. I'm like, not nervous. I'm telling you, I might mess around and be the next Ryan Seacrest. So I'm excited to see. I know I could host. I know I could do a plethora of things. So I'm just kind of excited. But yeah, those are the socials. Definitely going to be seeing more from me. Um, let's keep in touch. But I want to send you that stuff so you can check out that footage.
Yeah, send that footage and any music too. I'm always anything that you guys love sharing with me. I am always really grateful. Like I said, as a fan of the show, I'm always excited to see everyone's career, what they did afterwards. And I mean, there was between both seasons, there was so many contestants that went off to do so many things, so many projects, you know? So, I mean, I'm still there searching and checking out what people are doing.
I love that as you should, man. And it's so cool to run into someone who who loves that little cult classic show. It's funny because I rewatched it with a buddy of mine. Me and my buddy and his dad, and we were barbecuing and drinking and just making fun of the show and watching it back, because I'm an adult now. But I was watching it back, and they weren't talking trash. They were more rooting, like, "Dang, that's pretty cool." And I was thinking about, it, I'm like, that was a pretty damn cool show. Not like Pop Stars 2, man. That's tough to beat. But I would. What do you think? You think I do? You think I'd have a little run on reality shows? I think reality shows would be fun.
Oh yeah, that would be fun. I mean, right, even earlier when you mentioned about Survivor,
Yeah.
that I mean, I love competition reality TV shows, so I've seen a few seasons of Survivor, not too many, but like I watch Amazing Race, I watch Big
Yeah.
Brother, like
Yeah.
I think being on shows like that would be so much fun. Like I've always wanted to audition for Big Brother. Haven't
That's
done it yet,
another one.
but I feel like I understand the environment. I
I
understand.
understand it now. I love
Yeah.
it.
So, I mean, I think
Okay,
I'm
how about this?
that would be
How about
fun.
this? Do it right now. First time. What's so first time on this show? We're gonna do this right now. We're gonna shake hands. We're gonna do this. You're gonna make an audition tape for Big Brother, and I'm gonna make an audition tape for Big Brother, and we're both gonna submit.
I'm down. I'm down.
All right, you heard it here first, y'all.
I
I
almost did
appreciate.
audition. I think it was like 2 seasons ago, but
Uh,
I messed up my knee, my meniscus. I don't know what the heck happened, but I was like, oh well, and I kind of just like let it go. And then I was like, I saw the new season, and then I saw the cast, and I was like, I could have done this.
oh, absolute, absolute the mall.
Yeah, I was like, these people.
You got. I mean, look. How's the knee now?
Oh, it's good. It's good.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's it. We already shook on it. We're gonna be making Big Brother audition tapes.
I know I'm down, and I recently brought it up again. I was because the new season just started, and I was like, oh, I have an audition, but I'm totally down to do that.
That'd be really really fun. Yeah, I always wanted to do. I don't know I don't know what we're capable of doing, but we'll put our minds to it. But reunion, um, a cast watch party. There's a lot of fun things we could do, but we'll definitely keep in touch. I'm so grateful for you just taking the time out of your day and putting this together and giving us all a little bit of love and all these years after to be able to talk about it. And I think that's just really really cool. So yeah, it was just such a great experience, and everybody on the show. treated us all really, really well. It was one of the best run shows I've ever done, and yeah, you'll be seeing more of me soon.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, whatever we could do, hopefully something works out, and I'm totally down to do something. I mean, there's all these contestants too that when I talk to them, they always literally say the same thing too. They're like, "Oh, it would be so fun to like get people back together that I mean did the show, you know?" So
Yeah,
yeah, let's see, let's see what we could do. Let's see what could happen, you know? I mean,
yeah.
I'm always like as a fan of the show, I would love something like that. That would be so much fun.
I think it would be even doing something to where like I don't know, we make a song or we do something, shoot some sort of a video. There's a
Oh, I
lot
see
of stuff.
what you're saying.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Put a
Uh,
couple people together, shoot a little music video, shoot a song. Might mess around and make something cool. So a lot of opportunity, and there's so many talented. I mean, I was just checking out some of the contestants that you've already interviewed, and like, I'm like, yep, yep, remember them? Like, god dang, like it was a stacked. You know, remember you get past the first round, like you did good. That's a
yeah,
W. Like this is these are thousands of kids,
yeah.
thousands. I don't know. I think it was 5,000. Was it 5,000 people who auditioned in LA? I don't know, but it
It
was
was a lot. I
it
forgot the
was
number,
maybe
but it was
even
a
more.
lot.
It was tremendous amount. It
Yeah,
was
and then even for the
waves of
second
us.
season, the numbers just like doubled or tripled.
It was insane. I remember. I remember not even knowing. I was like, I mean, are we gonna even audition? Like, this is crazy. But yeah. So just you know what? Even signing up and walking in, it's like a fighter. If you sign up to fight, look, man, you got to. I give you respect. Even if I didn't get as far as I did, just signing up for the show and giving it your best. That's something, especially if that's what you like to do. You got to give it a shot. I got a little lucky, got a little skills. It was fun.
Well, thank you for taking the time to do this with me, man. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate you. I had a blast, and it's nice to kind of revisit the past a little bit. And like I said, we'll keep in touch, and hopefully we can get a few of us together. That'd be
Oh,
really
for
really fun.
sure, for sure.
That'd be fun. I'm gonna send you some of that footage, and yeah, I'm gonna hit you up in a couple of days because I got a couple of ideas that we might be able to do. So, but yeah, I really appreciate you. You get some rest because you had a long ass day. Get some food and drink some water.
All right, thank you, thank you. I'll talk to you soon, man.
I really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.